Yes, I'm blind. I know him.
Okay, was it blind before?
He was not blind before. I'm even shocked to see.
You know him in Abuja?
I know him very well.
Shadow upon my heart. Eyes! Eyes! Father, this is your servant. This is an apostle. Honor yourself, Jesus. The lamb of your servant, let this attack go back to where it came from. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Jesus. Mercy. 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 I want to see him after service.
Enemy in sight. Enemy contact.
Target down! Changing hangar down!
Enemy contact.
Targets in sight. Target down.
I'm hurt! Hangar down!
Targets in sight. Targets in sight. Enemy in sight.
Headshot!
Enemy in sight. Targets in sight. Targets in sight.
Target down!
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Targets in sight. Enemy in sight.
Enemy down!
Targets in sight. Enemy contact. Enemy contact.
Reloading! Cover me!
UAV recon is standing by. Hunter killer drone ready for deployment.
Targets in sight.
Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted.
Get down! I'm hurt! Need back!
Enemy contact. Targets in sight.
I'm hurt!
Hostile Predator missile inbound.
Reloading. Cover me.
Targets in sight. Enemy in sight.
Tango down.
Enemy in sight.
Reloading!
We're losing this fight.
Enemy contact. Targets in sight. Enemy in sight. Target down. Changing mag.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Targets in sight. Targets in sight. Targets in sight. Targets in sight. Enemy contact. Enemy in sight. Tango down. Targets in sight. Targets in sight. Enemy contact. Enemy in sight.
Somebody urinates from a pipe, somebody feeds from a pipe. The Holy Spirit works on you now. Yes, you go. Fulfill the plan and purpose of God. Come. What do you do?
Enemy contact! Tango down! Contact with enemy! Enemy contact. Contact with enemy. Target down. Contact with enemy. Contact with enemy. Enemy contact. Target in sight. Enemy contact. Target in sight. Enemy contact.
Awaiting orders.
Target in sight. Contact with enemy. Target down. Target in sight. Enemy contact. Enemy contact. Enemy down. Contact with enemy. Tango down. Contact with enemy. Back up. Back up. Enemy contact. Target's in sight. Enemy contact. Enemy sight.
UAV recon is standing by.
Contact with enemy. Target in sight. Contact with enemy. Enemy down. Target down. Enemy contact. Tango down. Target in sight. Contact with enemy. Enemy contact.
Taking the lead.
Contact with enemy. Target's in sight. Enemy contact. Back up. Target's in sight. Tango down. Enemy contact. Unheard. enemy! Enemy down! Enemy contact! Back up! Target down! Enemy contact!
Online. Friendly hunter-killer deployed.
Tango down! I'm hurt! Engine mag! Contact with enemy! Enemy contact! Contact with enemy!
On standby.
Contact with enemy! Target in sight! Back up! Engine mag! Enemy contact! Enemy contact! Target down! Target in sight! Contact with enemy! Target in sight! Target down! Contact with enemy! Enemy down! Enemy in sight. Tango down. Enemy down. Enemy contact. Reloading. Cover me. Tango down. Reloading. Tango down. Target in sight. Enemy down. Enemy contact. Back up. Target in sight.
Let's make that sing song if you don't make the song.
Enemy contact.
Amanda! Amanda!
Contact with enemy. Enemy contact. I'm hurt. Reloading. Cover me. Enemy down.
Online.
Reloading. Contact with enemy. Tango down. Back up. Target's in sight. Target's in sight. Back up. Contact with enemy. Target's in sight. Contact with enemy. Tango down. Enemy hurt. Enemy contact. Contact with enemy. Enemy contact.
To this great event. And quickly we'll be recognizing the presence of some personalities seated here. First here we have the ordained ministers of Omega Farm Ministries worldwide present here. We want to recognize your presence. Please celebrate them. And we have the Sons of the Prophet Network. We want to celebrate you for coming. You're welcome. Please celebrate them once again. Our pastor's wife too. Please celebrate yourself wherever you are. I'm so excited because the Restoration Apostle has actually made marks in the lives of people worldwide. I'm so excited because the Restoration Apostle has actually made marks in the lives of people present here worldwide. I'm so excited because the Restoration Apostle has two of us, right? True, right? True, right?
So excited for it. So we have confirmation that season 2 is coming tonight. Now, what's interesting is about the way that they did this is that usually they do teasers, they do something in game, and we have had the earthquakes and the tremors happening, but there has been no teasers. So Fortnite's been pretty much radio silent, which is a very interesting tactic. We haven't seen them do that before. So what does that mean? I don't know exactly, but it is very, very, very interesting. What the heck? I gotta take you out, bro. Yeah, I'm landing over here at the Daily Bugle because this POI might not be here next season. It actually might not. Again, we don't know much about the next season, but we do have some rumors, and we do have some stuff that's pretty much confirmed at this point, so. Honestly, I just finessed him so hard. Oh my gosh, I just finessed that guy so hard. I'm gonna grab the auto shotgun. One thing I'm excited for is possibility of new weapons. Are we gonna get the old shotguns back? Who knows? Are we gonna get the SCAR back? I don't know. But yeah, we got a bunch of rumors, and one thing that is 99.9%, 100% confirmed at this point. I'm gonna
Something telling me to run away. No, hey, love, baby, you're the reason why I feel so hot.
That is the coolest thing ever. So I bought one. Let's see how good it works. This thing is heavy. Alright, I got some giant ice as well. Let's see how good it works. Alright, we'll place the cube right there. And slide the top. And we'll wait a couple minutes. I think it's a couple minutes. We'll see. I don't know why this thing was taking forever to finish. Almost done. And after 5 or 6 minutes, it finally did. Alright, it's done. Let's.
How long before the other decoys find us?
Sooner or later. Can't really run from.
With the hand signal beam. Turn right. Come straight. You're in the line. Turn left. Keep coming forward. Slow down, you're almost at the stop line. Stop. Put the brakes, please.
Strange as sounds recorded in the woods.
Was extremely badass. The Battle of Blood Ridge is over. The Federation lost. I am in your debt.
Come with me.
To somewhere nearby?
Anywhere. Everywhere.
Rick, I don't expect you to keep fighting, but this war is...
Far from over, I know. Dude, I share this with almost nobody, but I could take you right now to this same battlefield in a universe where we lost, or another where we won, or another where the war never even happened. All equally real, all equally unreal. None of it matters.
Then why did you help?
Because I respect you, and I wanted you to know you could respect me.
Even though nothing matters?
Okay, you matter to me.
The relationship that we have...
I never used that word.
...is not worth my integrity.
Oh my God, it's not a complicated transaction, my man. Would you like to join?
Hey girl, you like me a little bit?
No, I don't even like you a little bit.
Come on girl, you like me a little bit.
Hey ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground. Inside, shake your body like a please inside. Someone wrote this song before, and I could tell you where it's from before.
Scary recordings found on dark web. Part 1. Scary.
I'ma spend it on myself. It's hard and I'ma a poet on myself. Bank account number. Shit that's never getting bounced on your bitch. I do the money dance. I just made 100 bands. When the stars say sign for it, I'ma leave my autograph. The bills, won't you find for me? I love the way it feels. The bills, keep on falling for me. I love the way it feels. Give me a when I'm done, it's a lick.
Once upon a time, a little man running from my guys in Azkaban, playing with a little toy, a little bit of joy. Is the man the Basta boy, hiding in the city Hufflepuff, running from my men, rough and corrupt, playing with a little toy, a little bit of joy. Is the man the Basta boy.
We're trying to get to the North Pole. I don't suppose...
5, 6, 8, don't need to hype up. Do that thing with your eyes. Money, look. Let me see them lips. Attitude and give me face. Eyes, lips, face, wait. Well, you got the dip, it ain't no debate. You see I'm a winner in my eyes. Lips like this and make them cry. A certified star in the face. You gon' always know I'm in the place. Trying to catch a little bit of this sauce. Catch a little bit of this sauce.
Give them all a taste.
Whatever you need to succeed before you die.
If you're from a laundry,
Yeah.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Fly, you know you and me, my world light up. She's for me, and I was ready for the steel for me. We're
On my dive the other day, I found this piece of rebar, and someone left a fish attached to it. What kind of contraption is this? Who would catch a fish and just leave it there? I reeled him in, and he's looking pretty weak. This is called a mempachi. They're super spiky, so I have to be really careful when I grab him, but I'm going to remove the hook and see if he can still survive in the wild. I moved him around to get some water in his gills, and he started to swim off, but he was going really slow. So slow, in fact, that I was able to catch him while he was just swimming around. I don't think you're ready to be out in the open, bud. Come with me, my little fishy friend. I let him go near this cave, and he didn't look so hot at first, but then he swam down and got into the dark hole. That's where mempachi typically like to live. I went down to check if he would swim back into my hand, and he wouldn't do it. I guess that means he'll be safe and he can start his road to recovery. On the way back in, I saw these bubble blowers. Talk about the worst kind of people, am I right? Then I found this fishing weight and I saw the stuff we saw by. On my dive.
So we're like back, right? Rick and Morty together again, full reset?
No, Morty, I think we're done.
Because I spilled the porta fluid and didn't tell you?
No, Morty, because you were too afraid to tell me. What we had was abusive, don't you?
I bet you won't be able to find me without...
I'm gonna go and leave you there. All I can say is I think game on, lads.
Come on. I'm the crackers.
Yeah, I'm placing it here.
You look first at the technique properly like that. Who is going to win the live stream? Not quite.
Oh, I'm sorry. My arm, I didn't mean. Woody! Alright, look at that. I think it's good. Yeah, I think.
Time to give away some Part 7. Now we wait. It gets better. He's getting his picture taken. TikTok do your thing. I want to see that pic.
Okay guys, I just found something incredibly weird on Google Earth and I want to...
Let you go. You've been better off with someone who I don't want to be alone. You don't know it hurts me too. So when you cry, oh, and then I say goodbye.
Yo, what can I say? It's just a day in my life. I'm up early in the morning and bed early at night. To be productive at work, I gotta be well rested. Yeah, motherfucker, you heard what I just said. Regular, everyday, motherfucker. I don't like margarine, I'm much for the taste of butter. Regular, everyday, motherfucker. My favorite movies as a kid was Superman and Ghostbusters. Regular.
You want some more of this, bitch? I can eat it. Would you do this all for you?
I'm just a regular, everyday motherfucker. So we win the first song, I'll count you in another. Just a regular, everyday motherfucker.
favorite Batman. I was walking down the street just the other day. I saw these two fine bitches, they were walking my way. Yo, what you girls doing tonight is what I wanted to say. But suddenly I panicked, my voice started to shake. So I put my head down and I just walked away. I had a bus to catch anyway, it worked out great. Got on the bus, put my headphones on and pressed play. Cheryl Bro, James Blunt, a motherfucking ace of base. Yo, what can I say? It's just a day in my life. I'm up early in the morning and bed early at night. To be productive at work, I gotta...
Brother Emmanuel! Mommy is calling you!
Be well rested, yeah, motherfucker, you heard what I just said. Regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I don't like margarine, I much prefer the taste of butter. Just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. My favorite movie as a kid was Superman and Ghostbusters. Just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I have a hard time opening my eyes underwater. Just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. And I'm not a huge Nicolas Cage fan. I'm from a lower middle class family. Me and my brothers and sisters played hide and seek. I have good memories from my childhood, bitch. My favorite toy was my fucking fire truck. I used to play with that motherfucker all day long until I learned about sex from the Sears catalog. And then I played with my motherfucker all day long. About 10 times a day, man, all year long. My favorite song, motherfucker, I don't like to admit it, is a Celine Dion song from the movie Titanic. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. Every time I hear that fucking shit, a tear comes to my eye. Why the fuck did Leonardo DiCaprio have to die? Though I'm not afraid to say that I'm a sensitive guy. Sticks and stones break my bones, but it's the words that make me cry. Like that time in grade 3 when a girl called me stupid face. She really hurt me. Why'd you call me stupid face? Is my face stupid? How's that even possible? A person can be stupid, but a face, that's impossible. Shit happens all the time and you learn how to deal with it. Regular, everyday, normal fucking bullshit. Regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. When I get into a fight, I usually leave on a stretcher. Just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. When I got nothing to say, I usually talk about.
Afro black boy with the gold teeth, dark skin looking on me like you know. I know this is way too long, and I know I forgive and love away, but. It's hard to define these times, but I got nothing to love my mind. I need a baby to love my brain. Need a life to serve it to my diamond red. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Feel like you be okay and everything's alright. Let me in like this, cause I'm not wanting anything but you're loving your body and a little bit of your brain. This is way too long. Listen, I know. This is way too long. And I know I forgive and love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night. It's just me and my dreams. Someone to love. That's what I fucking want.
Leave me in there. You're playing your favorite racing game, going, except you were. This is true for a good chunk of racing games, especially for hardcore simulators such as House. And let's look at the difference. Like that evening, I fell asleep playing Gran Turismo. But why exactly do some racing games feel low? Initially, I thought that it had to do with FOV, but the more I looked into it, the more I realized that there is so much more that goes into giving the sense of speed. So it is now time to go into... So it is true that the wider the FOV, the more it seems like you're going fast. Just look at this comparison. It is a little extreme, but still, it proves the point. For example, in Mexican Forza Horizon, I play with the far camera instead of the regular one, and yes, it does feel faster. Next up, motion blur. No need for words here. Actually, let me plug some shit in the meantime. Up top you'll see channel members, and if you too want to support the channel, have your name in my videos, and use my horrible emojis during streams, make sure to press the join button. Also, make sure to join my shitty Discord server, as well as follow my Twitch, because I am planning on also streaming there soon. And finally, if you're enjoying this, I invite you to like and subscribe. Anyways, I'll shut up now.
I feel like he's about to crash.
What? Actually, not as bad in Gran Turismo as it is for... First person is decent, but you know, some people also enjoy looking at the car's arse while driving it. Also, camera shake and the distance of the camera relative to your car should be an option in all racing games. Camera shake may be cringe and shit, but it does make you feel like you're going fast as fuck. And having the camera lag behind the car when it accelerates conveys...
Five-minute claps when medical? Let's see if they're accurate. Dry hair. Whipped cream. Eat it and then stick it up. This is so ridiculous. I mean, like, look, people have put fruit juices and things like that in their hair because a lot of the conditioners just have, like, fatty acids in them to replace the oil that is lost when you over shampoo or you have dry skin. It's too much. It's unnecessary. Okay, this is an intimate setting here. Do you really need that? Like, come on, okay, do you really need that? Rest it on your lap, for God's sake. Skiing, take a selfie on the green screen, have some frostbite, peeling skin. A banana, in case you're hungry. Or just put the peel on your face. Not egg on my face, banana on my face because I have frostbite. Means nothing, doesn't do anything. Ooh, that could be a sign of a fungal infection, or eczema, or just dry skin. Let's see what magical treatment they have. Oh, put a lemon in your sock. Imagine that's the solution, man. Like, no, you gotta figure out why you have the dry skin. You can't just put random fruits on your feet and hope it solves all your problems. If you had psoriasis, that lemon would not have helped. It would have irritated the area with its acid and made it 10 times worse. Okay, we got a painful foot. A heel sore, a heel blister. Did she... just literally cut a piece of her bra off? What's easier? Let's do a poll right here. What's easier? Put a Band-Aid on your blister on your heel, or stop whatever it is you're doing, remove your bra, cut a piece of it off so you can never use your $50 bra again, stuff it in your shoe, walk around with an unbalanced bra. What do you prefer? Oh, my back. Look at that red spot that appeared. Look at this bush. What is she doing with the bush? Oh my God. If she eats the bush, salt. and bush. It's salt bush. That will literally do zero. It won't harm you at all. It will absolutely waste your time and do zero. Not now better, now total misinformation. Why? Ring got stuck. Okay, my prediction and my hope is they'll do a little trick with floss where you actually wrap floss around your finger, thereby making it skinnier temporarily so you can pull it off. Let's see what they do. Oh, no, they're going the condom route because it's 5-minute crafts. You're gonna lubricate it. Dude, that was so unnecessary. You could have put lotion on. It's the same thing. Why did you waste a perfectly good condom? Okay, what's happening here? She's injecting a pad with water. First of all, where did she get the syringe from? Someone just sold over the counter. Freeze. And use it as a cold compress. Or put some ice in the Ziploc bag. Crazy! You didn't even need the medical syringe for that one. Whoa. Stuffy nose, allergies, what's happening here? Okay, the child doesn't want the medicine. Wants the Coca-Cola. Is this a cola ad? What you're putting in? Oh, that's messed up. See, if I was a kid, I'd be pissed right now. Not only did you lie to me so our trust is broken, I'm never going to trust you again. Emotional damage! I'm going to associate the medicine with being the worst experience of my life, so I never want to take it again. What you should do is do a little bargaining. Like, give the kid something positive before and say, look, I gave you that. Let's do the medicine. Or at least, if you do the medicine, I'll give you that. How do you even know this child is taking the right dosage? What does her child not have taste buds? That's so cheesy to just try and make it look as visual and crazy as possible. Water. To see this. Child is taking the right dosage. What does her child not have taste buds? That she can't tell that it's Coca-Cola? Activated charcoal. Water. To see, this is the thing about oh my gosh. Minecraft is so cheesy to just try and make it look as visual and crazy as possible. The reality is, brushing your tongue, good thing. When you brush your teeth, also brush your tongue at the end of the session. Like, that is a good idea. I recommend it because food gets trapped in there. Most of the bad breath comes from the tongue. But activated charcoal is just going too far. Like, yes, activated charcoal allows binding of certain substances, but it's not going to solve your halitosis that's coming from your heartburn. It's not going to solve the problem of the halitosis coming from your gingivitis because you don't floss regularly, like me. Okay, teeth brushing with some heavy eye makeup on top. A spoon. Oh, a fake spoon. Just use your toothbrush for that. Why did you need to cut open and break a spoon? That could be so sharp. That's an accident waiting to happen. Don't do that one either. Headache. Grandma comes along, gives a nice little cuddle, has a first aid gift bag with sparkling water, gives it to you, says not to drink it, puts a magic robe over your head, and spills it. Wait, doesn't spill it. Lets it sit on your head, and the headache goes away. What can I say medically about that? She put a glass of water on her head on a towel and said it would make her headache go away. In medicine, we don't even know what causes headaches yet, but putting a glass on the head. Imagine you walk into a medical office and all you... An actual doctor. He's confused that the child doesn't want his heart listened to. Hydrogel? I don't know what hydrogel is. And then you put the balloon, it becomes a stress ball. Who has those balls in their office? You might as well just have a stress ball in the office. You know what I do, which is so much simpler, is I inflate one of the gloves, tie it off, and it just looks like a cow udder, and let the kids play with it then. Stick red peppers. Oh, cut, okay. And she's going to cook an egg. She's going to take some of the egg covering and make it a... This is so inaccurate, it's painful! Just put a band-aid on it and run it under some warm water, that's it! Ooh, that's a good stretch. That is a good stretch. I'm with a little cat-cow action on the door. You could use resistance bands for stuff like this, too. Sugar, coconut oil, made a homemade mask for, what is that? Stretch marks? No, you cannot remove stretch marks. That is actual scarring of your skin. When it stretches too quickly, it's scarred. There are some procedures. Nose, a pimple. Okay, so there's blackheads there. Essentially, black comedones are types of acne almost, where this feels so largely unnecessary, it's incredible. If you want to get rid of your blackheads, there's strips that you can use for this, there's special cleansers you can use. If you go to a proper doctor's office, you get a facial, they do an extraction without damaging your skin. I've seen people leave such bad imprints with their nails in their noses and on their cheeks. You gotta be really careful that when you press, leaving a deep impression like that can cause some real lasting damage. Dry lips, that happens especially in the wintertime. Oh my god, she's going with the... This is sponsored by Colgate, it has to be. I know some exfoliation on the lips can be beneficial, but the idea is you want to hydrate them, you want to protect them, you want to protect the loss of fluids. Over-licking your lips can actually cause them to dry out further, because the water essentially evaporates and dries out that superficial layer, and it begins to slough off. Basically, this video is just like all of this subliminal footage and messaging to encourage you to brush your teeth. These individuals have some super strange addictions. Let's talk about it.
I'm 20 years old, and I'm addicted to drinking gasoline.
Rescuing food from dumpsters, eating things.
People have some strange addictions, and they actually made a show about it. And while you may be tempted to laugh, hear me out on my points first before going to judge.
My name is Tim. I'm 27 years old. I'm in a serious relationship with my girl.
Interesting. Hey, baby. It's a pretty car, I'm not gonna lie. I'm digging the color.
It was love at first sight. His body and then his interior and everything just together just seemed to fit. And I just felt an instant connection.
You know, this objectophilia seems like it runs in a similar pattern as animism, where someone believes that an inanimate object has a spirit that is living on, and that's why they fall in love with it.
Nathaniel's relationship with Chase goes beyond dates and presents.
We have our times when we get sexual. Does that feel good?
There has been some research that has showed a sexual gratification or objectification of inanimate objects does sometimes run in a similar course also with autism. So I don't know if autism was in fact diagnosed in this case.
I'm 19 years old, and I'm addicted to eating sand.
Sand, okay.
I just love the crunch.
That's not good for the teeth. There's a condition known as pica, where individuals actually crave foods like sand, soil, paint, even metal objects, and there are treatments for it.
Maria is so dependent on that satisfying crunch, she turns to nail file when her sand supply runs low.
It has like sandpaper on it. It gives me the same crunch. Sorry. Put it like on the back of my teeth. And it's like this.
Essentially, you're sanding down your teeth. When you grind them down with that very abrasive surface of the sandpaper, you're actually doing serious damage to it. I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to need dentures or like implants very early on in her life unless this gets addressed.
I'm 20 years old, and I'm addicted to drinking gasoline.
Gasoline is toxic. And I'm not just saying drinking it, inhaling it, getting it on your skin. In fact, individuals who work surrounding gasoline vapor have higher rates of certain illnesses. Animal studies have showed like kidney, liver disease. This is super dangerous because of that it causes.
It's gone to remarkable lengths to remain young at heart. Very young.
Okay, I understand if you're watching at home and you're quick to judge this gentleman and say, wow, this is clearly a disorder. Wait, the way we decide in medicine and healthcare whether or not something is a disorder is relationship. If all these major developmental aspects of life are normal, this is not a disorder. We have to be very careful with our definitions.
And he doesn't just talk the baby talk. He dedicates 8 hours a day role-playing as a toddler.
That's an important fact to hear. Because if you have to dedicate 8 hours a day to do this, can you maintain a job? Can you maintain social connections?
It's a feeling of being safe, something I didn't have when I was growing up. And being an adult baby became my way of coping with the world and my own problems.
Humans are great at finding unique coping mechanisms. This works for him. Something else may work for you. Distracting or just like mashed up.
Pubic cast on my body.
Eating that, but like baby formula, breast milk, all that really high fat content, you really have to be careful.
I don't have any broken bones, but I'm addicted to putting orthopedic casts on my body.
What?
I'm perfectly fine, perfectly healthy. I like the feeling of the cast around me.
Just wear a compression sleeve.
I've done like 2 full arm casts, 2 full leg casts. I've done 2 full leg casts and an arm cast. I've put on so many different casts, it's ridiculous.
He just wants to be cuddled, I get it. I need that too sometimes. I just don't go all the way to getting a cast done. But like, sometimes I do that with the blanket and then I lay on top of it so I feel like I can't get out. It's like being swaddled.
I was 12 years old, I broke my arm rollerblading and I got my first cast. I got a lot of attention with a cast on. And it's just kind of been an ongoing process ever since then.
That is a medical diagnosis, actually. People who feign illness in order to get attention or sympathy, that needs to be obviously diagnosed and addressed if that's the case. Back to the show in just a second, but first I want to talk to you about iHealth's 10,000 free at-home COVID rapid test giveaway. Regularly getting tested is one of the best ways to keep. Also, the FDA keep tests on by the CDC. But together, iHealth and I are giving the first 10,000 away for free. Initial impression might get checked out and you will receive 1 test kit for free. All right, let's get back to the show.
My name is Dave Gracer, and I'm obsessed with eating bugs.
Initial impression of mine is this might not be so bad because bugs are actually kind of nutritious.
And there's a variety of ways of doing that. I prefer freezing them because you go to sleep. So I think it's the most humane way.
You don't just go to sleep. You're viciously cold and then you go to sleep. It's not like he's giving them a paralytic agent to knock them out and then freezing them.
David's interest in eating insects just kept getting bigger.
Grasshopper, grasshopper, grasshopper.
Bigger.
Fly pupa, cicada.
Bigger.
Scorpion tastes kind of like this weird plastic.
And you enjoy eating weird plastic? Like, I want to know his explanation. I have follow-up questions.
I started going into the woods and getting my own bugs, and I think the first ones I found was a whole log full of carpenter ants, and I tried those.
Ants are very rich in protein. Ants, grasshoppers, almost have a story.
Today he is picking up a specially ordered bug he has never encountered.
That is a monster. I will eat a monster.
You want to make sure that you're thinking about toxins that the bug has in protein from the food.
I'll season it again, just real quick with the salt and pepper.
How does he know to season it with salt and pepper? How does he know those flavors go together if he's never eaten it before? That's just like throwing salt on it already.
Very good. Take a peek to see what we've done today for you, Dave.
Oh my God!
It's still got very much the look of the beast. The look of the beast. But there's so much muscle tissue.
I feel like I was about to throw up.
I understand why you say that. This concept isn't that out there for me because by eating more insects, we can place less strain on our land, have highly
Family in the world.
especially in areas where we don't. Because by eating more insects, we can place less strain on our land, have highly nutritious and protein-rich foods brought to our diet, especially in areas where we don't have farming abilities. I've actually tasted grasshopper before. Not too shabby.
One of the strongest.
Family in the world.
Nick, Callie, Dylan, and Jessica Best train their bodies up to 240 hours each week.
That's a lot of hours of training.
While some pediatricians warn against weight training for kids, 11-year-old Dylan routinely deadlifts 130 pounds.
I do like working out. It's like my coffee in the morning. If I don't do it, I don't feel right.
I love that this kid is so mature. Initially looking at this, 11 years old, is probably on the earlier side of starting to lift heavy weights. The idea is that you risk injury when you have non-fully formed muscles, tendons, ligaments, bones, and start lifting heavy weights. It can be done safely, you just need to be very careful and monitored by a professional. Kids like below the age of 7 shouldn't be doing weightlifting at all. Starting at age 7, you could start incorporating strength training, that's good, but just not with heavy weights.
Oh my gosh, JJ.
Experts recommend children her age train with 1-pound weights. But she can lift 100 pounds.
That's probably not ideal. That being said, I doubt that this is going to do any real damage to her growth plates. That was kind of a myth that we had published by the American Academy of Pediatrics in 1983 where we thought that could happen. It was a potential risk. And as time went on, we saw that happen less and less, especially with proper training.
Dylan and Jessica consume nearly twice the recommended calories for their age.
While we do give recommendations on caloric intake, make different changes to their diets and to their recommendations. So the fact that they're eating a lot more than an average child isn't that wild to me because they're burning a lot of calories by doing all these workouts several times a day.
Hi, I'm Kelly Athena, and I'm obsessed with rescuing food from dumpsters.
I'm with it. We waste and we oftentimes spend money being nutritionally valuable.
I'm not afraid to eat.
Slim waist, and I know she knows how to use it. She said, I knew you got your music. I don't want you to think I'm some goofy. Such a cutie, and I don't believe her, but it don't make no difference. Give a fuck with her ear, as long as you're fit, it's clear that I'm gonna do it in. You have her mission, and I'm on my way to complete it. I don't care for the extra stitches, nothing stop it, trust me, I mean it. Lick the plate, clean it, my hunger's still there, I'm still feeling it. For the spotlight, young but I ain't got time, I want it now when I need it.
You're going crazy.
Lion has long been admired as a symbol of strength and courage.
Did you know this about Encanto? Antonio has a very good reason for being named that. His namesake is Saint Anthony of Padua, who just so happens to be the patron saint of domestic animals in Colombia. Did you know this?
So I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on someone come this song before, and I can tell you that it's before 736 to 500.
bother you, they never bother me. I
I had a whole lot of